he was a senior, of course. So congrats to him for the MVP. Don't want to say I was a snub for the MVP, but just going into this year, I feel like I should be a team captain personally.
Actually, should I announce now? You're good. Hey, welcome to the first episode of the Era Bus Podcast. This was a long time coming, but I wouldn't want anybody else on the first episode other than my Jeff boys. How are you guys doing tonight?
I'm feeling good personally.
Now you don't want to talk? Great. I'm going to ask you a question.
Good team win today, so good vibes from me.
We'll talk about your win here in a second, but this is cool because I've been watching you three boys plus PJ, and we'll talk about Ray a little bit too, but I've been watching you guys play since like second or third grade, and senior season, Sean's healthy.
Facts.
You're healthy. Well, I did want to talk about, you talked about the long bus ride. This is something that I kind of want this bus ride to be, right? Is nobody else gets to go on these trips with you guys out of town. Because you guys are 4A, so you do travel a lot. Evansville, Indy. What's the average trip like for you guys? Where are we sitting on the bus? What's Sharon doing? Where do we stop and eat? Like, what's the vibe of riding with the Jeffersonville Red Devils?
Well, win or loss. But on a win, you know what I'm saying, we'll get in, handle business, bus ride. We'll stop and eat.
What's the restaurant?
Normally, like Wendy's.
Yeah, something quick so we get back on the road.
Yeah. Well, I feel like Wendy's is more on the loss.
Yeah,
I feel like on a win, but like, what do we get?
No, on a win.
I mean, we haven't won on the road in a
on a
while.
win is really just like a gas station. Let's get home.
Yeah, actually, when we
I don't know if you don't remember this, but you guys had like 3 home games last year, so you were on the road every game. So,
well, we were getting fed though, so like.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
They would feed us.
Getting the biggie bags from Wendy's though.
Yeah, we just get in and out at Wendy's.
Yeah.
Who's your bus seat, buddy?
Myself.
You guys get your own.
Well,
seat?
Some of us. Like
Shout
me,
out.
him, PJ. But with the new bus, everybody sits by
Yeah, I
themselves.
get my own, bro.
Shout out Mayor Mike Moore.
Mayor Mike Moore with
Yeah,
the sponsored bus. You guys get like one of the big like charter buses. Is that what that is?
And we all got our charger ports. That's my favorite part.
Dang.
And the seat goes back like individuals.
The seat barely goes back, bro.
It's enough.
See, these are the things people want to know because I didn't like. Most teams just have to drive one of these little yellow buses, and you guys got
very nice.
massage sheets and car ports and charger ports.
The bus is very nice.
For sure.
Well, the elephant in the room is that you guys have played almost 10 games or 8, 9 games, whatever.
6 and 4.
So 10 games, and you haven't had one of your leading scorers. So like in practice and leading up to the games, like what's been the vibe? Because it's not great when one of your stars is out, the Northwestern star.
It's been pretty crappy. Not because he's out, just like we haven't been doing what we need to do. If you know what I mean. But I feel like getting him back, it'll kind of change the morale of our team and like open up this run because we're about to get into more of a local part of our schedule. So I feel like our morale will go up.
And the team is the team, but like you 4, PJ, Sean, Trey, Mike, like you guys have played together since second grade. It has always been you 4, and like to not have a key piece last year, but like. Is it hard to get going in practice? Is it hard to get like in your groove, or like how's that feel?
I would say so, just because like what he brought to the team was more. It was more than just like him scoring and stuff. Like he was kind of our leader and like our energy guy.
Paint presence, like defense, all around.
Well, the defense has to focus so much on you if you're in the game.
Yeah.
Now you're talking. No offense to Ray, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Ray. I want to let you guys know something. Ray told me today. I was in the training room. He says, he said, please tell Gilly that everybody in Southern Indiana thought I was going to make it out of Jeff before Mike, Trey, and PJ. And I had to tell him, like, PJ Douglas was a force to be reckoned with in 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade. But nobody thought Ray was going to make it out before. What does that make you feel?
I would say, like, 5th, 6th grade Ray was an absolute beast. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. My personal take, he's played football for a long time, so, like, it was just, he probably just wasn't in his right mind right there when he said that.
CTE?
Yeah, I didn't want to say
Yeah, we wasn't trying to get there. But.
He's laid a lot of hard hits over the years, so he probably just, he wasn't too sure.
What has been your guys' favorite part, because it is senior year, like, favorite memory, favorite part of playing with Jeffersonville basketball? Like, what is the one thing that you're going to take away to Wright State, to Northwestern, to wherever you go, to Fashion Icon? Sean, what's the one thing you're going to take? Because you went through 2 coaches? 2 coaches, a lot of change, freshman, JV, made up to varsity. You've won games you shouldn't have, and you've lost games you shouldn't have. Like, what is the one thing, like, at the end of the day that makes Jeffersonville special to you guys?
I guess I'll go first. Probably just, the ability to be able to stick through it all. Like, stick together, like, good and bad. Like, we all know we always got each other. So, like, at the end of the day, we never really worry too much.
I would say just like being under Coach Wilk, I feel like the way he coaches, like there's no other coach that can really like be worse than how he not treats us, but like how hard he coaches us. So like just being prepared for college and beyond that, or like the real world. Like he treats us like we're in the real world.
That would definitely say the brotherhood. Like Trey said, like we'll lose a game we shouldn't supposed to have, but like we know we still got each other. So like that's just the best part.
Yeah, when we had Coach on the podcast, he was kind of talking about like basketball is like one of his last things he cares about. Like how you guys like you're moving 4 hours away, you're moving 3 hours away. Like how you guys are as men is way more important than basketball. But then that reflects how you guys play on the court. So
Yeah, definitely.
I do want to move into a less serious note. There's an account on TikTok that keeps popping up on my For You page of these two guys in the car eating just special food and kind of like ranking it. They haven't posted in a while, but I want to talk about that. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, man. You know, me and PJ, obviously we eat a lot of food.
What's
Might
it
not
called?
look it.
What's the
Please
TikTok?
put-
Their account is D1 Big Bags. Go follow that. But
Actually, the guy filming Malachi, he's a big D1B Bags fan. He always talks
I'm
about
a
like
big
when
fan
there's
too. Like
I'm
I
a
miss
huge
the
fan.
content. You know what I'm saying? I always
Yeah,
leave
I
a
mean,
like and comment. But
so I will say
it's been a
this:
while.
we apologize. You know, me and P have been disagreeing on some things, so it's taking us a little longer than expected to get another video.
well, let's get
out,
into
but
that. Like,
It's like I
what
told
do you-
y'all I'd sponsor y'all's next vid.
I know it, man. I'm working on it. Okay, I'm working on
what's
it.
PJ going through?
I mean, PJ. I mean, we just can't agree on a spot right now. You know? we can't agree on who's driving, who's paying. So, you know, we're
Well,
gonna
that's
get
why you
it
need to
worked
find a
out.
sponsor.
You feel
And
me?
you just don't have to worry about the money.
Yeah,
What's your next spot? Like, where do you want to go? I mean, there's plenty of places literally right down the street.
yeah. I mean, I want to go to Agave and Raw. You know,
Ooh,
they got new video,
expensive taste.
new video pizza.
I see
there.
why y'all can't agree on who's paying.
If PJ wants to go like Taco Bell or Panda, you want to go to Agave and Rye?
I mean, PJ's just gonna be PJ. You know.
Speaking
he's a
of
firm guy.
while we're on TikTok, we
Yes.
got two things to talk about. One, viral Mike.
Oh yeah.
I want to talk about it though because the girls did kind of come in and try to steal your thunder a little bit. Well, like, what was the thought process? Did you film that knowing like this is going to go viral?
I felt the vibes, the viral vibes for sure. I mean, big high major basketball player in the video definitely carried that. Then the girls, like, I appreciate what they did. You know what I'm saying? Made us look better.
Yeah.
For sure. But, you know, about 50K views. They didn't really do the same amount of numbers. So definitely made me feel good.
That's what I'm saying. Because I did comment back and you did clap back with,
Oh,
hey, we
yeah.
got more views. It's fine. I get it. You
It wasn't
did.
anything personal.
I know, it wasn't
The comments and, like, the people on Facebook, whenever they posted it there, they were definitely being very biased towards them. So it was, had a bone to pick in the comments for sure.
And then Sean, I really like the fashion content you've been putting
Appreciate
out.
it.
Talk to me a little bit about that. Is that like something that you want to pursue after? Like, what does this look like for you?
I could definitely see myself in some type of fashion. Like a lot of people may think like it's uncomfortable, but like I genuinely find like real comfort in just actually putting on clothes.
That's deep. You've been hanging out with some other Jeffersonville basketball players, right? Was Will Levin Watson your last video?
No sir.
Javion Fairman.
That was
Javion
Javion
Fairman,
Fairman.
that's my bad.
He put the ball down recently.
Kind of back to basketball now. One of the things that we really are excited for this year was the Era All-Star game. Let's talk about that. You two got to participate. What were your thoughts on that night?
It was a great night, you know. I know.
I'm sure you wore
was
that same sweatshirt into the game, didn't you?
Nah, I didn't actually. I didn't. But
A low blow.
it was a great night, you know. I mean, I had 20, I think. He was a senior, of course, so congrats to him for the MVP. Don't want to say I was a snub for the MVP, but just going into this year, I feel like I should be a team captain personally.
Actually, should I announce now if Joshua is healthy, we're going to go Mike Joshua as captains this
Oh, I
year.
love that for me.
But we also thought about splitting up the Jeff boys a little bit because I don't want to give his tactic, but he did talk about only picking shooters for his team. So he wanted you, Joshua, Kaysen, Dager. There's a couple other shooters he wanted on his team. I was like, you go for it.
It's a nice vibe.
Oh, Carter Kent. That was what I
Personally, if I'm a team cap, we're gonna be very big. You know what I'm saying? Try to get on that rim. We're going for the highlights more so. We're gonna win at the same time, but definitely.
Who did win MVP? Was it Cody?
Yeah, it was Cody.
Yeah, well, he did win the 3-point contest too, so it's
I
hard
was
to-
snubbed in that as well. Josh hit 4 or 5 from half court. Was just
Yeah.
his dad was keeping score too. I think
That's
I
facts.
think he shorted me one.
No, he didn't, bro. He didn't miss.
I think,
He's hot.
I think he shorted me one.
The real question is, in this area, who do we need to add for the dunk contest this year?
Definitely, probably Noah. You know, Noah's
Yeah,
No
definitely.
Washington.
got some good dunks on him.
Really did. Chris too.
Chris was
Chris, speaking of the dunk contest, we had 2 contestants completely fail in the dunk contest. One's right here, and the other one is Chris
Okay,
Lampkins.
well, hold on.
Every
hold
dunk
on.
contest
Let me
he's in,
defend
he
myself.
does one
Let me-
dunk and just
Let me
doesn't,
defend
like-
myself. I wasn't told that we're only doing like one dunk and then like if it's not good enough, you're out. So obviously I'm saving the goods for the later rounds, but I got eliminated. Like next round, the East Bay was coming out. The crowd was gonna go crazy.
Me personally, I mean, you're one of the faces of 007, and I just feel like you, for it to be sponsored by 007, you didn't do what you were supposed to do.
I didn't get a chance to show myself.
Who ended up winning? Was it the dude going to Army?
No, it was the kid that jumps at.
Caden?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Caden.
Oh, okay.
He's bouncing.
Caden
Like 2
Stewart.
white boys getting the final. White boys.
To be fair, those are 2 very athletic
Very,
white boys.
very seasoned white boys.
I'm trying to figure out if it works out. I kind of want it to be like every year the winner of the previous year comes back because I want to see him dunk again. I'd like to see Cody. And
I want to win. Actually, I'll hold on.
You sure you want that?
Hold on to that.
That's
Hold on
smooth.
to that.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see where it happens. But their All-Star game is happening this year. We're going to announce there's a girls' era All-Star game.
That's fine.
It'll be a couple weeks before. We do have the venue picked out. It's not Scottsburg again.
It was very
It won't
hot.
be 100 degrees.
It was very hot.
It won't be 100
I
degrees.
feel like you already leaked where it's at. 'Cause I
Did
feel
I?
like I know.
I feel like I have.
I told you guys. I think.
great idea of where it should be.
We couldn't get it here.
Yeah, I did try to get it here.
Ah, it sucks.
It's next best. It's going to be at Charlestown, so it'll be a
That's
cool
good
venue.
spot. Yeah.
Hopefully we pack it out.
Nice loose rims for guys like me that aren't too bouncy, but bouncy enough.
Speaking of loose rims, those in there are very loose.
Oh yeah,
They are.
Is that why you shoot so well here?
I really
And
don't
on the
shoot
road?
that well here, but I'll take it.
I do want to talk about when Coach Strong came on the podcast. A big portion of it was him, his old team, and we talked about the Hall of Fame Classic. Talk to me about what was that experience like playing at Newcastle with all those great teams, playing against maybe Mr. Basketball. I would say probably the front runner for Mr. Basketball. What was like that whole experience for you 3? I want to hear each one of your thoughts on that day.
I would say it was a good experience, but like I feel like it could have been better if we won, of course. But just off the court, like I feel like we went out to eat. You know, it was good bonding. Just it was a good semi-state feel. Just get ready to play
Back-to-back games.
2 games. in
Warsaw
one day.
wasn't bad either, man.
Oh yeah, they were pretty good.
It was a great experience for me because I remember last year in the semi-state, I didn't play, of course, but I told myself I'd be back eventually. So just being able to play and especially against that competition, it was good for me.
That's when Dagger Mike came out at Newcastle, baby.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Mike.
Yeah, I mean it was a pretty good experience. Obviously, I mean I think we played really bad. Should have done a lot better, but I guess
Absolutely.
it's good to get the feel.
Yeah. I do apologize, boys. I can see Trey's breath through this video. It is cold in here. We'll work on getting the heat, but this is the
I
first.
think it's that window right there. It's a little cracked, but
Oh, good catch, Mike. Good catch.
I know how bus windows are.
My right hand's like actually freezing right now. By the way, guys.
I keep interchanging which hand I'm holding the mic with.
Guys, I really appreciate you coming out to the first episode of the Airbus podcast. I appreciate you guys. Good luck tomorrow against LN. This will come out after that, but you guys are going to get the dub. You're going to get it done. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time.